This video will look into a serious knee injury, the surgery that was needed, and the recovery of the best golfer I know, D-Buck. A co-captain of his golf team all 4 years at Aberdeen High School in Aberdeen, Maryland, voted first team All-District all 4 years, and Maryland State Champion in 2003. Also setting the FSU course record in 2006, Derek Buckley looked forward to competing for a spot on the FSU golf team. Drawn to Florida State by its highly ranked Professional Golf Management or PGM program, it was inauspicious fate that brought D-Buck into my life. A year older than Buck, I was already a big fan of intramural sports at Florida State. In his freshman year, my sophomore year, my soccer team won the IM Soccer Championship, but our goalie transferred to NC State to pursue a different major. A teammate's brother introduced Buck to the team when we were in need of a goalie before our junior season. Not the tallest or best goalie in the world, but a solid competitor and a genuine athlete. We welcomed him to the team. Halfway through the season, our team was doing quite well. We had a couple wins and a tie, and were poised for a strong finish. In the second half of a 2-2 struggle, D-Buck found himself in a foot race to the left side of the box. His dream of making the FSU golf team was shattered as he collided with the other team's striker, and both players fell to the ground. D-Buck said he could feel and hear 2 pops as he went down. The pops, he would later find out, were undoubtedly the tearing of his ACL and lateral meniscus. Unable to support any weight on his leg, Buck was carted off the field into the trainer's room. After seeing a primary physician and getting an MRI done, Derek was recommended to see Dr. Tom Haney at the Tallahassee Orthopedic Center. Buck knew he was in good hands when he heard Dr. Haney was responsible for the Florida State football team's knee surgeries. After he couldn't move his knee in certain directions, the doctor immediately told him it was torn. He gave him options, but highly recommended surgery. Electing to have the surgery, he was projected to be off the links for 6 months to a year. Considering his ACL was wrapped like a fruit roll-up, something Dr. Haney had never seen before, the 6-month hiatus from golf may seem not so long to an outsider. But to a lifelong golf enthusiast, this can seem like an eternity. And the fact that he worked at the golf course didn't make this wait any easier. Exactly 6 months after his surgery, Derek began easing back into his swing and was surprised by how natural it felt after the surgery. It is interesting to note the similarities between Derek's injury and Tiger Woods' injury and their similar recovery times. 1 year after the injury and a few months after returning to the links, he is still working his way back to his championship caliber days. After graduation, Buck plans on finding a job in the golf industry or trying his luck on some mini tours and seeing how he fares. I wish him all the luck in the world and hope for continued success for my good friend D-Buck.